So I'm here to introduce Nia Smith with Mondelez International. She started with Mondelez in 2018, currently the Omni Digital Lead for Mondelez. She's held previous roles in retail sales, brand marketing, and account sales. She has a degree in food marketing and international business from St. Joseph in Pennsylvania. She's currently an active member of Mondelez's Women's and Sales Leadership Network and Mondelez International's African American Council. Outside of work, she loves traveling, reading, and spending time with her friends and family. So to introduce and talk about the omni-channel and the shopper in the new digital age, welcome Nia Smith.
So hi everybody, it's a pleasure to be here today. This is my first time attending the AWG Innovation Showcase, so very excited to be here with you all. I am here representing Mondelez, and today we're going to talk about Vision 2030, macro snacking trends that are happening in the market right now, as well as digital commerce. So really wanted to ground everyone with some 2022 State of Snacking highlights. There are really 4 key considerations that we found that shoppers are looking for. So number 1, taste of our times. We know it's crazy, inflation, pricing, supply, and shoppers are really looking for that snack. In fact, shoppers are snacking on an average of 3.3 times per day. And when they're craving these snacks, they're looking for sources of inspiration. So they're going on their phones, they're looking for personalized gifts. 74% of shoppers are researching items before they even buy it. And then while they're snacking, there's mindful snacking. So of course, we want to be healthy. We're in 2023, but at the same time, there is a really big space for indulgent snacking, as 73% of shoppers say tough times call for delicious snacks. And last but not least, an appetite for sustainability. So I feel like this is a term that we've heard for years and years, but now more than ever, consumers are looking for products that are good. They're looking for zero waste, sustainable packaging, et cetera. So Mondelez really took these 4 snacking highlights to heart and kind of transitioned it into our Vision 2030. So some of you guys might be asking, what is Vision 2030? So Mondelez has this vision to become the bold ambition for the future and really accelerate category growth by becoming the fastest growing snacking powerhouse. Now you guys might think, we already have brands like Oreo, Ritz, what else can we be doing here? Well, we first and foremost really want to make sure that we're putting the customer and the shopper of every decision that we make as a company. And this growth will become organic, as well as mergers and acquisitions and other forms which we'll discuss throughout this presentation. But really want to make sure that we're focusing on categories that are growing and really making sure that we're hitting everything that the shopper is looking for. So there's 4 main sections here. Biscuits, I think everyone here has probably had some type of Oreo or Ritz. We have awesome brands, but we do have some venture brands that are really great in our portfolio. For example, Give & Go in 7 Days. Give & Go has a booth here as well. And then bars, a super exciting category. In the recent months, we have acquired Cliff, and I think I can speak on behalf of all Mondelez folks here that we're really excited about this acquisition and really getting in the space. Perfect Bar, another brand in the bars category, which we currently have. It's a refrigerated bar. And then Candy and Seasonal, Sour Patch, Swedish Fish, again, really strong brands, but making sure we're having those seasonal offerings and those gifting offerings that the shopper is looking for. Now, yesterday we had that awesome presentation to kick us off about teamwork. How do you build that diamond network? Brief and debrief. Well, Mondelez, we really focus on 4 key points that all of our teams, whether you're in sales, marketing, et cetera, are rallying around globally. So how do we make this Vision 2030 come to life? We focus on growth, execution, culture, and sustainability. And with partnership with AWG, as well as keeping all of our shoppers at the focus, we believe that we can achieve this Vision 2030. So Mondelez has identified that digital commerce, e-commerce, I know that's a pretty hot term that we all hear nowadays. We've identified that this is really key to ensuring that we reach our Vision 2030 and we're really relating to our shoppers. So currently, Mondelez is the undisputed #1 snacking manufacturer online in terms of dollars, and our venture brands such as Cliff, Tate's, Hue, et cetera, are really playing a big role in that. So you might ask, okay, so we have Vision 2030, we have snacking. How do we partner to really make this digital commerce come to life? So shoppers are really caring about a digitally enhanced in-store experience. You have coupons. Shoppers are using the app. They're using the website. Again, they're looking at all these things not only while they're in the store but beforehand. So really making sure that shoppers have a seamless online experience. As 78% of shoppers are most satisfied if offered multiple ways to shop. So you have, after COVID, you got first-party delivery, which is the retailer delivering third-party, Instacart, DoorDash, Shipt, et cetera, curbside pickup. So really it's making sure that from start to finish of that shopper's journey, that we're partnering to support each part of their digital journey. Now, this is a stat that really stood out to me in terms of snack purchases. So 4 out of every 10 snack purchases are digitally influenced. I think sometimes when we walk around the store, we see people looking at their phones like, oh, they're in the way, they're probably texting or on the phone, but they could really be looking at your retailer app. They could be looking at what digital coupons you have to offer. What are some items? What are the suggested items popping up? So the mobile phone is really used as a tool for shopping online and in store. And this presents a really big opportunity to drive incremental sales as the average snacking trip is 85% higher online than in store. So I know, again, everyone's in a different part of the digital journey, but there's a lot of untapped opportunity here to keep driving that incremental basket, that incremental trip, and really increasing loyalty with your stores. So this presents an opportunity for us to work together. I think everyone is always trying to, again, retention and loyalty, basket size, frequency are the main things that everyone's top of mind here. So with usage of the retailer app or the retailer website, there's actually an increased spend with the retailer. Again, shoppers are looking for, the save list, the coupons, the QR codes, and just really having that easy shopping online experience. And in terms of a basket building standpoint, 50% of omni shoppers deviate the plan versus 23% in store. So we're typically used to displays, end caps, and while those things are great, that digital aspect or that banner ad on the phone adds that other layer of that incremental building basket. So again here, digital really increases basket size, it drives impulse, and it drives trips to the retailer stores. So e-commerce here is the #1 driver of growth globally, with 59% of global retail sales added by 2025. Now, this is going to look slightly different for every retailer, but what I would like to highlight here is that we're seeing across the board by 2025, 2030, with traditional grocery retailers, anywhere between 10 and 30% of their total sales will be through digital or have some type of digital touch point. So I've talked a lot about the importance of digital, the importance of e-commerce, omni, all those hot words that are out right now. But okay, Nia, we have all this information. How do we put it into action? So Mondelez has something called the flywheel, and we believe that this really fuels our success. So there's 5 parts of the flywheel, and I'll kind of go around and explain each one. So assortment, you want to make sure you have the right packs at the right price at the right time, which kind of goes into availability and having products in stock. I know supply has been top of mind, I think, for everyone over the past couple years, and I know with Mondelez, we've tried really hard and are really progressing and getting our supply in a better situation. But with 95% of online orders being filled from the shelf, it's more important now than ever to make sure that the shelf is in a great space. Making sure that those top selling items online are in back stock or have the correct facings on shelf. So that's really key to making sure as your shoppers are shopping, whether it's via Instacart or directly through your app or your website, that we have those items in stock for you guys. Search, visibility on the digital shelf. So believe it or not, when you type in cookies or you type in crackers, those first 3 items that pop up are 64% of clicks, and that first page is 80% of clicks. So you think of if we're in a retail store and we have, we think of eye level, right? You want your top selling items to be eye level, kind of similar to search, where you want your top items that are selling well in store to also be top online, because that's what the shoppers are looking for. Content, 50% of shoppers are looking at the product online when shopping in store. They're looking to see the packaging, they're looking to see the ratings and reviews. If you guys come to our booth, we have a Most Oreo activation, and some might be like, what is this? This is a limited edition. This isn't something I've tried before. So they're going in to see the ratings and reviews. Is this even a good item? What's the hype about this item? So really having up-to-date content is very key, and I think that's something that we can make sure that as Mondelez, we're partnering with AWG to make sure that all the members and retailers have updated content to make sure that when your shoppers are going to click into Oreo, to click into any of our other products, that's best in class. And then activation, last but not least, is also very important. As we think of, again, end caps or hutches or something popping out in store, this is what's popping up when the shopper is on their phone. So they're seeing, Easter's coming up, what's on Easter ad, really, again, driving that impulse and that customization part of using your phone or website from a digital standpoint. So no digital commerce presentation would be complete without Last Miler. And I know that this is a big player for a lot of regional grocery retailers. But Last Miler's essentially Instacart, DoorDash shipped. I know DoorDash has a Learning Lounge presentation as well. But we understand this is key for you guys, for not only the retailers, but for the customers as well. It presents an opportunity for speed to market, speed of delivery, and really access to new shoppers. So if you're a retailer that's on, let's just say, Instacart, and you have a shopper that's maybe never shopped at your grocery store before, but it's very convenient for them to click and order, you just accessed a new shopper. So this presents a really great opportunity to really capture additional shoppers outside of the traditional shoppers. And would also like to highlight that Mondelez does partner with Last Milers, so we're constantly updating our content, our paid search, as well as activations, and supporting that. So we're driving awareness to the app as well. So it's now more important than ever for us to win in e-commerce. I know that AWG's mission statement is to provide member retailers with the tools, products, and services they need to compete in all markets served. And with Mondelez here, we want to be that indispensable partner. We want to make sure that we can bring digital commerce expertise and really partner with you guys to continue driving this across all of your stores and all your shoppers, and continuing to grow the business on both ends. Any questions?
Can you talk a little bit more about how we partner with Mondelez partners with Last Miler?
Yes. So we have a specific Last Miler lead who oversees all of the partnerships with Instacart, DoorDash, Shipt, Uber Eats, et cetera. So like our CCMs work with the retailers and the members and AWG as a whole to kind of create an events calendar, we also have the same for Instacart. So similar to how we might run a promotion in store, we're also running that on Instacart. And we're continuously working with them to try to see, how do we get more data? Can we see out of stocks at stores? How do we really fuel that part of the business to make sure that we have, the items in stock we need to have, and just making sure that we're supporting all of the retailers as a whole. So it is a consistent partnership, and, trying to be that test and learn partner as well. I think something with e-commerce, there's so much white space. So really just trying to dive into deeper areas that we haven't been within in the Last Miler space as well. And then hearing from retailers, hey, if there's something that you guys notice with Last Milers or that you want to test and learn, just being that indispensable partner as well.
And their contact would be the local, who has the question? The local CCMs, if you have any, every division we have a CCM on
Any other questions, comments?
Yeah, I have a comment on the opportunity I think everybody in the room has is the shelving and items on shelf. And so Jared and I'm working with Jared. We're working to try to make sure that we have the right items in distribution and on shelf. And I think that's the biggest takeaway as we go forward, because if you're doing omni shopping, they're gonna see it on your phone. If you don't have the item on the shelf, then that's a watch out for both of us. And so the item is, you just gotta do a little more focus to it as we prune some items were discontinued, and COVID changes, so I think there's some of that opportunity.
And just a question to the group, are there any opportunities that you guys see that, we can partner, or things that maybe we should be doing that we aren't currently doing that you'd like to partner and kind of execute? No? Safe space.
Yeah, what's that? So, like, if you have whatever platform you're using to, I'd say one thing that we know is the content is,
An opportunity.
is king in employment. It really is, and having the right content on is so important, and we can help with that. If you have questions, we can do, a digital store walk, with you and take you through that and give our input. Not that we're experts, I think we're all still learning.
Mhm.
But it helps to have another set of eyes to go through and look at the platform and say, hey, here's what we see,
Yeah.
and here's what we can help you with. Other topic that I think we're trying to continue to go is most of our web blasts and programs are around key holiday or key drive periods. That same messaging on display, on shelf, on internet, digital is all kind of overlapping, and so it's the same similar message across. And so you'll see that a lot of our events are around key drive periods, and you're gonna have activity inside store. We're hoping that that is matching up with what we're doing online digitally, that you may never really see it, but it's happening through Facebook, Twitter, and other advertising events.
Yeah, great call out. Okay, awesome. Well, if that's it, I'd like to thank everyone for your time, and we'll be at booth 256 if any questions or anything arises, so. Thank you all.